to Lunar Logic Tarot. I'm Juju, and this is going to be a weekly reading for the zodiac sign Scorpio. You could have Scorpio in your sun, moon, rising, and or Venus. This can be any area of your life, but we're really going to try to focus on triggers and shadow work, okay? Take what resonates, leave the rest. If it's not your story, please don't try to make it fit. Please keep in mind everything is subject to free will. Your free will and anyone or anything that you are connected to is free will, as well as the will of the divine. Nobody is free from law, cause, and effect. So let's see what's going on. All right. Spirit, can you please show me Scorpio, please, for June? Show me Scorpio, shadow work, and triggers. Show me shadow work, please. Okay, you have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You have the Moon. You have Temperance. Anything else for Scorpios, please? And you have Faith, or the Hierophant. Okay. Bottom of the deck, you got the Four of Wands in reverse. So, I feel here that you have a fear of abandonment. You also have a fear of going it alone if need be. You worry if there's illusions around healing a connection, relationship. You wonder if there can be balance and healing in a marriage or some type of connection. You also are concerned if you're on the right path or not. There is a need for you to listen to your intuition as well. I feel like with the other three cards in the upright, now the Moon can talk about secrets and illusions, but can also talk about needing to listen to your intuition and heal and be committed to your healing process as well to get over this fear of abandonment or being alone. Let's see. Okay. And also making sure that you stay financially independent as well. I think you have a fear of being too independent. I think you have a fear of being committed to a connection. So you have Winter, Solace, Reflection. So I feel like this week you are definitely reflecting on this. You feel cold and rigid. You might be trying, you feel like you're distancing yourself, or you might feel like you're being cold, or you might actually feel kind of, you're in a very deep transformative time. You're in a death process, so to speak. Now, I don't mean like physical death. I mean transformation death. Scorpios, you guys know what I'm talking about. Things have to be cut away in order for new things to grow. You also have ceremony, invocation. So you are, doing your spiritual work and whatnot. Again, the snake here talks about transformation, shedding old skin. So you are reflective on what it is and what ceremony you need to do so you can make this final step through your transformation. You might be doing moon rituals as well for yourself. Anything else, please? You have ocean, ebb and flow. So you're trying to allow things to balance themselves out. You're really trying to channel that water energy. Still waters run deep for you, right? You're really trying to channel this energy. But see how the waves are crashing, though, too? So there's going to be some turmoil. You feel some type of chaos within an activation. So you feel the winds of change coming in. And you're trying to go with the ebb and flow. But this fear of being left out in the cold and this fear of abandonment is very strong. You might want to look at some inner child wounds regarding abandonment as well. Go a little bit deeper with that so the river can have movement. Okay? No more stagnancy, okay? Yes, reflect, go within, but also make sure that you are allowing things to flow, come and go. You can't control anything. You can only control yourself. And you might need to take some time to yourself, actually. You might need to take some time to yourself and just allow yourself to be alone for a little bit. Now, I'm not saying away from if you're married or partnered or whatever. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that you need some time for yourself. Okay? And so you can reflect, so you can recharge. Okay? So we have the Queen here. So the shadow attributes of this is, it says, becomes arrogant when authority is challenged, controlling, and demanding. So because of your fear, also the light aspects of this talks about radiates the regal feminine, uses her benevolent authority to protect others. So I feel like when this fear of abandonment is triggered, you become controlling or demanding of others. So there's a need to reflect on that. Anything else, please? Okay, you also have warrior. You guys are the fiery water signs. You guys are the warriors, right? So the shadow aspect says trading ethical principles for victory at any cost, indifference to the suffering inflicted on others. I feel like when you get triggered here, you kind of lash out, but it's coming from that fear of abandonment or the fear of rejection. Okay, so maybe some time alone might help with that. With the light aspects, though, it says strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will. Yeah, you guys, Scorpios, you guys are very determined, willful people. Okay, so it says heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice and conquering the ego. So yeah, I feel like you are maybe taking some time to yourself to do some moon rituals, some cleansing rituals, some healing rituals for yourself to balance some things out. You need some time for yourself because, you know, not having that time to recharge makes you very stingy. Okay, you got to let things ebb and flow. Okay, you are going through an activation. There's a winds of change around you. Okay, you might need to go near the ocean to help recenter your energy. Okay, to recharge it up. The alchemist, okay? So you have the shadow aspect, says misuse of power and knowledge that come through spiritual practice. So be mindful of that, okay? Be mindful of what you're doing. Make sure you're not doing it against anyone else's will. Now the light aspects, though, so if you do your healing, this is where it gets activated. Transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. Absolutely. But you got to get that energy recharged up, okay? I feel like you're very depleted right now. Okay, we also have healer. Absolutely, you are the healer. You're the queen warrior. That's the alchemist and the healer. Remember that. Do this last bit of your work, okay? Do the last bit of your work about this fear of abandonment. Take some time for yourself. You need it. So the shadow aspects for this is taking advantage of those who need help, failing to care for oneself. Yeah, need to care for yourself. Okay, self-care is really important. So the light aspects to this is passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit, ability to help transform pain into healing. That is you. That is you. Okay, this is all you. You are the alchemist. You are the magician. You are the warrior. Okay? You are the stoic person. You are the one who has the depth, the psychic abilities. But you have to be committed to the process, and you have to create your own stability here, okay? Create your own stability. Don't try to manipulate anybody into giving you that stability. So let's look at some triggers. Spirit, what are some triggers for Scorpio, please? When I feel undervalued, I will treat my partner the same way. Yeah, that's a little bit of that stinginess coming through, okay? All right, we got to work on that. It says, even though I am wrong, I struggle to apologize. Yes, you have to admit when you're wrong, okay? If you're wrong, you're wrong. Anything else, please? These are triggers. It says, when change needs to happen, I begin to procrastinate. Yes, because you are a fixed sign, so you struggle along with Leos, Tauruses, and Aquariuses with change. Okay. It says, when I am angry, my immediate response is to get even. Yeah, that's that scorpionic sting, that revenge, that vengeance, okay? So if you deal with the fear of abandonment and not placing unrealistic demands on others, don't ask of anybody what you wouldn't ask of yourself, and then do it yourself. Okay? I do feel like you need some time for yourself because there's something that you need to chill. Arrogant. If you're insecure or fear rejection, what I tell you, this behavior surfaces. Work on accepting your true self and give yourself love as you are needing it. Absolutely. Self-care is really, really important, Scorpio. Shame. You have a struggle because of shame. It says, you are not flawed. You are so worthy of love and belonging. Forgive yourself for not giving yourself enough self-love. What I tell you, you need some self-love. You need some healing. Manipulative. It says, let go of wanting to exert power over someone or a situation. Do you need to work on your self-esteem? Yes. If you are doing that, then you definitely do that, okay? Obsessiveness. We got, Scorpios tend to be really obsessive, possessive, jealous when they're triggered, or they feel abandonment, or they feel not loved or heard or not appreciated. Okay, got to work on that. It says obsessiveness. Write down what you are obsessing over. Realize that it is emotionally draining you. You need to recharge. Write it down, journal, go by the ocean, wherever you can. Get it, take a salt water, an Epsom salt bath, so you can recharge. We also have addictions. Think about the emotions you are trying to cover up. Dealing with those emotions, process, heal, and release them. Addictions can be anything. It could be addicted to problematic people. It doesn't have to be substances, but it could also be that too. What are you trying to mask? Are you trying to cover up some type of pain? It won't go away. It'll still be there. You got to deal with it. Deal with the fear of abandonment and rejection. It's very strong. I mean, I don't feel like, because you have all the other cards in the upright, so I feel like you're healing a lot. but it's still there. It's still lingering. So you're not quite there. There's a codependency here. You're not quite there, but you're getting there, okay? So you just got to keep doing this work. Self-absorbed, yes, you can be. Seek to feel what others are feeling. You do this naturally all the time, but you don't always express it. You can be very stoic, very cold. Well, you come off as cold, but you're not really cold, but you're very quiet, reserved people. It's like the cool, reserved person, unless we're angered. Express empathy to others to overcome this. Absolutely. Most importantly, express empathy towards yourself. Give yourself the gift of time, okay? Because you deserve it. Everyone does, right? You need a break. All right, let's see. Surrender. What do you need to surrender? Spirit, what does Scorpios need to surrender for their healing? Okay, it says surrender to what is. Flow with what is. Ebb and flow instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. Yes. Anything else, please? Okay, surrender to setting limits. Boundaries. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs and remember that no is a complete sentence. You need some time for yourself. You're being stretched really thin right now. Also, here we go. Surrender unhealthy relationships. Let go of relationships that don't serve you. Including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. Yes, you do, Scorpio. All right. Well, I hope this helps. If you'd like to get a personal reading with me, all the information will be in the description box below. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And hit all notifications. That way you know the next time I upload. And as always, please take care of yourself. Until next time.